Welcome back to Movie Reviews by Movie Lovers, and that's us. So come, grab a cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever, come and join us. We were yawning in our last video, so we had to bring something. So today is the wonderful Finding Nemo. And so like all the other ones we do, we're going to do the review first. Or, not review.
Our rating, then the review, then spoiler alert, and then the long review.
I should just let her say it from now on. See, I'm not even here. I have to have caffeine. I'm drinking tea.
I'm just drinking chocolate milk.
Yeah, but that's you. Alright, so my rating for this, if I can talk, is a 4.5.
And I am a 3.
Yes.
It's not my favorite. One of my favorites. It's Pixar, so I'm more inclined to Disney. Even though I know that Disney now owns Pixar-ish. Yeah, they own Pixar.
You're gonna ask that question?
Shut
We
up.
had that conversation earlier, didn't we? So, yeah, this is my movie, and all the Pixar ones are pretty much just mine. You're gonna notice my rating is higher than hers. Ignore that we have very happy birds outside. They're also complaining that there's not enough bird feed in their bird feeder, so I gotta do that today. And then our dog is playing with one of his brothers. So we're gonna do the short review, which is this is awesome. It's Pixar. If you haven't seen it, you're stupid.
Don't say you're...
I take that back. You're not stupid. You're in denial. No, if you have not seen this, especially if you're of our age, I mean, this is one of the movies of my generation. I mean, I'm one of the later millennials. No, I was 2003, I think.
Yeah, 2003. Wow, that was like 8 years ago.
Yeah, we're old.
That really does age us.
Yeah, this is one of our movies from our childhood. The kids that were born in the 2000s have nothing on us. We came through, and this is the time when computer-generated movies were just starting to come out. So this stuff doesn't look the greatest. But back when we were watching it, Toy Story, Finding Nemo, Monsters, Inc.,
Buster!
all the other ones, sorry, that's our dog. The digital rendering was horrible. But it was one of the best. These are all the best movies that came out with Pixar because they were the ones that came out with all that stuff. And it took them years to make these. Now it's a lot faster because, the technology has done that. So kids nowadays won't experience, the wait like we did. I mean, it took them how long for Incredibles 2?
A while.
Finding Dory? I mean, it was a long time before we saw those. And Monsters University, and now it's like, next thing you know, you're flipping on Disney Plus, and there's a new movie. It's computer generated, but it's there. And we don't know how long it took them to make it. Probably a couple of years, or a year or two, or even half a year. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because computer generation is a lot better now. But for me, this is the best you can get. I mean, I love it. Boy gets taken, dad has to go get. And along the way he finds, Dory. The mindless fish. And, his son doesn't believe him, and there he goes. Alright, I'm done with the short review because it's good. Haven't seen it, go see it. And that includes any Pixar movie. So, spoiler alert. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, you need to go see it. I mean, I'm a true Pixar fan. I've got the Pixar pizza truck. I've got an alien that looks like, Mrs. Incredible, Elastigirl. I've got the cat from Soul, the ghost cat. Now, I love the cat, and I don't see why people don't like him, but if you're a cat person, you will understand. And then we've got other things, Not off the top of my head can I find them. But it doesn't matter. I don't have a lot of the movies, but that's just because I have to fight with you. We're more Disney than anything else. Alright.
I think that's good enough for the spoiler alert.
I think so too. Well, I'm going to let you start this off. Out of this movie, what is your favorite scene?
Sharks.
Of course, everybody loves the sharks. I just love when he tosses the my brain is like brain farting here. It's the cylinder thing in the submarine.
Torpedo.
Thank you, torpedo. He grabs it and he tosses it out, and it hits one of those little ball, basically bombs, and it just goes tink, and then, oh no, swim away, swim away. She's like all that, and I love how she's like they're running through the submarine, swimming through the submarine, and basically she goes, oh look, it says escape. And he's like, you can read? She's like, oh yeah, I can read. Like all the new things that we're finding out about Dory. I mean, in a way, this is like an adventure story where, the son travels somewhere else, but it's also so that the dad gets out of his shell. Since the incident with his wife, he's stuck himself into, I've got to be in this little bubble, and I can't let anything happen in this little bubble, and my son can't get anything hurt to him because I don't want to lose him like I did my wife. This is the only piece of her I have. And I kind of wish that what they would do is next make one about like finding Merlin, like he goes out and do something. I don't know, Marlin. But I don't know. Most people would just find that, oh, you're repeating yourself. Well, whatever. The other part I like is the part where he goes, I've come this far and I don't want to die, and he's basically choking out a pelican. And the seagulls. What? And the crab. Or what is it? It's one of the pelicans. I can't remember his name. It's the main one. Nigel. He's trying to eat one of the crabs, and you just hear what? He's like, will you shut up? And he tosses the crab, and the crab lands on a rock and basically goes, what? And jumps into the water, and all of a sudden you hear this one go, mine? That moment is just like, that is pure seagull right there. It doesn't even matter. They're just like, what happened? And then land into that boat's sail. I mean, the animation is pure beautiful for what they did. And I just love everything about it. No?
It's not one of my favorites.
But you like it anyways. There's pieces that you like. I think the worst part of that whole entire movie is the first scene when, Marlin loses his wife, which I can't remember her name. I think they say her name, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
To the Barracuda, basically. And, that's where, how these people have been doing where they're like, yeah, change the music to this song. They should do that scene and do Barracuda to that song. Do it. No. That'd be like horrible, but funny at the same time. For those of us that are adults, the kids wouldn't get it, but the adults would. I think that's it.
I think so too.
All right, well, come back for the next one, which will be very shortly. Bye.
Bye.